Fear. Everyone has fear, isn't it? Every human being in the planet possesses it. So one may ask, is it normal for a person to have fear or feel fear? The answer is yes. There is this quote by Robin Sharma which goes, being scared is part of being alive. Accept it, walk through it. Now, one can understand from this quote that fear is part of everyone's life, and all you have to do is accept it. And one has to deal with it in a way that it does not affect your inner peace. So, how do you deal with fear? We all know that fear appears as a threat from the imagined, the unimagined, from the happening, the unhappening, from the truth that your mind says, from the lie that your mind says. Pretty much to say, fear is considered to be a very strong emotion. So now we need something stronger than fear. You know what's stronger than fear? It's trust and hope. Now, let me tell you something which is called the trust formula, which helps in eradicating fear. When trust arises in a person, fear has no work in them. It simply vanishes. Then courage is imminent. That is, there is incipient courage building up in you. And as for trusting, you can trust in you, yourself, trust the universe, trust the process, trust your passion, or just trust God. But you know what you shouldn't trust? Your fears. Never trust your fears. Now let me give you an example to give you a clear idea of what I'm talking about. There was this girl who loved to play piano. She was so passionate about it. Needless to say, she was good at it too. She had an audition coming up, so she was practicing for it. And as the audition day was coming nearer and nearer, she had this fear in her mind which constantly told her that she won't be able to play well. So she told her teacher about this fear, and her teacher asked her, would you be able to live without playing piano for the rest of your life? And she said, what kind of question is that, teacher? No, playing piano has always been my passion, and I would never trade it with anything else. The teacher said, and now you're going to trade it with your fears? The girl was confused and speechless. Her teacher continued, you see, you're having this fear inside of you telling you that you can't play well. It's because of your uncertainty feeling of whether you can make it or not. If you want to remove this uncertainty, you should have absolute trust. Trust in yourself that you can do it. Trust in your passion. The girl now was free from her fear because she chose to trust herself and her passion. And on the day of her audition, she did pretty well. Might as well say, she gave an amazing performance. From this story, we can tell that how trust helps in eradicating fear. That is, when this girl trusted her fears more, she was hesitant to play. She felt uncertainty. But when she chose to trust herself and her passion, she won and took a leap towards her dreams. Reminds one of the quote, fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. So now you are left with two choices to define fear: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. So take charge of your life by overcoming fear and rise above all. Because after all, fear is a choice.